I am Victoria.
And I'm Rory, and these are our two dogs, Misty and Kita. We live in beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
We are converting our 2004 Thomas bus, named Freedom 25, into our home on wheels so that we can get out, explore, adventure, and do more of the things we love. Because experiences are more sacred than materials.
Good morning, everyone. Today we got a little bit of a short day, so we got some family things to do, but we're going to try and tackle this electrical behind me. There's quite a bit in the front dash, and then the wires go up the sidewall, so we have to extend them so that we can do our roof raise without losing all our wiring to the front. So I got to do a little run to the hardware store, get a few things, some electrical tape, some connectors, and a little bit of wiring so we can extend these guys and prep for the roof raise. Well, I've taken all of the relays out of the switch panel here. I labeled everything, as you can see some of the green tape there, all labeled up. Things that I want to remove, such as the heaters that were in the bus that we've already taken out, the interior lights, and some other miscellaneous things like speakers. I'm going to follow up to the fuse panel and try to figure out that mess so that I can take out some of the wires that are in this main wire that runs up the side of the bus. Some of the relays that I'm going to put back in I've kept, and I'm going to try to find a good spot for them when we're done building the nice new dash that we're going to build. There's some of these here. There's also like some of the passenger heater ones. These are ones that I've removed, not going to go back in, along with some of the school bus warning lights switches. Again, those are getting removed. This is what gave me nightmares last night. So we've been plugging away at the wiring for a bit. I think I've labeled everything that we still need, and some other things that I'm just not sure about taking out yet. I don't want to put my batteries back in, the bus doesn't start or something like that. Victoria's over here extending all these wires that went up onto the wall and back to the back of the engine, and who knows where else they went, but we're going to extend them anyways. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to take a video while Victoria's working. She's going to show you how she's been extending all these wires up at the front of the bus. Now, we're only extending wires that are going up into the roof, just to be clear. We're not extending anything else. So she's going to show you here. She's picked out a wire. There's one that she's done already. So the black is the new stuff we bought, and the white is the wire that we had to cut. Alright, why don't you find a new one?
Okay, you ready?
Alright, so yeah, Victoria's got a purple wire here. All we're going to do, cut it in the middle. We got these wire strippers, as you can see. Here, let me just try to focus here. There you go. And we've got 16 gauge wire that we bought from the store. She strips it out, twists it up a little bit. Then she grabs a connector. Also 16 gauge connector as well, make sure you get the right ones or they're not going to fit right. And then she crimps it. Who cares? We're not professionals here, you know.
Okay.
And then she's grabbed a new wire here.
A bit long.
She's going to twist that as well. And put that onto the purple wire.
So bad.
Victoria's a little bit worried here about this extra wire that's sticking out, but honestly, we're putting tape on everything, so there's not going to be an issue with any kind of shortage. And it's going to be in spray foam, it's never going to move. We're trying to do this the best we can. We are not electricians by any means, but if you're building your bus, you probably aren't either. So hopefully this can help you. Just keep in mind, we're not the best at this. So she's put a connector on the other side of the black, which is the new wire that she's attached. Making sure it's seated properly. I do suggest getting a crimper if you're going to do this to your bus. It's pretty hard without one. And then she just tapes everything up. This part's not necessary, we're just going a little overboard with the tape just for us to feel safe. Again, we're not electricians. Nice. So we also have tracer lights, marker lights on the side of the bus. I'll show you one of them right now. See down there? That light? That's got a wire going to it that used to run in this post here, but we're actually taking this post out for one of our windows. So what we did is we just followed it back and we just ran it straight down, because that's going to go right through our wall, straight down into the side here, and we extended that. Actually this one, I think we just put a new, we cut it so we could get it out of the post, and we just put a new connector on there because it was already long enough. It was kind of running towards the front of the bus and then back, so we didn't need to put a new piece of wire in there. We're done back at the back of the bus, extending all the wires. As you can see here, we've extended all this stuff and then taped it all up so it's nice and compact and doesn't get in our way when we do the roof raise. So we got quite a bit of extension here, as you can see. So hopefully that's enough when we raise the roof. I think it'll be more than enough. And then we'll just tuck it in the wall there before we spray foam and make sure it gets buried in there. Also, we are going to put the batteries back in the bus, run it, make sure everything's working before we spray foam so we don't have any issues later and have to chip away all that stuff, because I've done that before and it is not fun. We've finished up the wiring, well, the wire extending I should say. We haven't finished all the wiring in our bus. We finished up the wire extending. We've done the front. I had to figure out a lot of different stuff there. What we could get rid of, what we couldn't. Yeah, it's a bit of a headache, but it's all going to be worth it in the end. I'm going to get rid of a lot of switches and stuff like that. Me and Victoria were out here for hours, cutting wires, splicing them, putting them back together, all that kind of stuff. I showed you earlier, we got the back done already. You can kind of see behind me there, at least I think you can. Yeah, it's all tarped up back there. But underneath there is all our wires, and we've extended everything, so we are ready for our roof raise next weekend, and I'm getting excited. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for upcoming videos on how to convert your bus. And if you're wondering, I don't think I've said this yet, this is a 2004 safety liner rear engine, Thomas built, and so if you've got a Thomas built, hopefully these videos will help you out. Same kind of thing in every bus, I would imagine, from what I've seen on YouTube and stuff like that. So hopefully our videos are helping you. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe down below. And follow us on Instagram at Freedom25Bus. We've got a lot of pictures on there of all the stuff we're doing. It's a little more up to date than our videos because it takes me a bit of time to edit everything and get it up on YouTube. All right, have a good one.